What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad himself. Camera is working today. Cheeps, how we doing, buddy?
I'm good. Can you hear me loud and clear? Oh, good. Because, Mr. Cincinnati, as much as we love this, it's great, isn't it? Don't we love this so much?
Fuck off.
It's a new year. It's a new season. I thought maybe we change things up a little bit. What do you think?
I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, whatever. Okay.
I enjoyed the Bengal Fala so much that got me an Eagles Fala.
Eagle follow rolls off the tongue a lot easier.
Hey, go Birds. So does championships.
I've been very accommodating of you this week. I did nothing to start it. He just came in and chose violence. Did your kid have another tantrum or something?
Who?
Did kid have another tantrum or something? Is that why we're choosing violence? What?
Oh, every day. There we go. Oh, my goodness.
Hold on, Mr. Ramsey. You see this tit over here?
I got to get 2 chains for the 2 champions.
Fact checker says hello to Mr. Ramsey. Thank you to everybody that's joining us today. As what?
Can't say hi to me. Oh, that's fine.
Well, they like each other. It's a.
I like Ramsey too.
There. Yeah.
I also like the fact checker.
I would hope so.
I don't like you.
Get in line. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. You can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your backshot buddies. Tell your stinky links. Tell your bartender person, dispensary person, therapist, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, DoorDash delivery driver, Lyft driver, Uber driver. Doesn't matter who. If they like pro wrestling, tell them all about us. Podcast. What now?
All right. Yes, we're ready to talk some wrestling. I don't have the piece in it, but hey, there we go.
You're trying my fucking patience today. You can find us also at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. Just hit 200 subscribers on YouTube over there. Thank you very much to everybody that has subscribed.
There will be a breaking news. I was going to say, in breaking news, I will be on that main event. It's like,
if you're gonna say breaking news,
like fucking Joe Hendry. You say the name and it appears.
Yes, exactly. So that's the breaking news podcast that will be on the Main Event Mixer this Saturday.
Did you type that while that was playing?
Yes, I typed that while I was playing. You saw me feverishly at work here. Fuck off. It's all about broadcasting, sir. That's all a part of it.
I love it. Yes, I will join the boys Saturday morning at 11 Eastern to talk about NXT, I'm pretty sure. I just kind of signed up for it and said, let's go. So, soft high.
No.
How is it a lot to process? You should be used to it by now.
That's not the point. You know what? He's being nice. Okay, you don't want him to read you the filth because he'll do it multiple twice.
Read the filth. Read the filth. Please read the
fact checker. You now have permission to read the podcast. Add the filth. I mean, there's a lot that we can. And yes, I know it's a long breaking news cutaway. That's the point. Also, hi Maria. Thank you for joining us tonight as always. And Great Brown Hope. Why are you fanning the fucking flames, my guy?
Not to be 4-0. Mike Evans is out next week. Oh darn. Who did the Bengals? Oh, they're on Monday night. Great. We got to watch that train wreck on prime time.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll see Jake Brown's girlfriend a little bit more than we did last week. Anyway, I think it's time to talk about the wrestling, bud. Monday Night Raw's in the books.
Yes, it is. Yeah. How'd you enjoy Raw? Because
mid as fuck, but there were a couple of things that I did like. The
heel turn was nice.
Yes, the heel turn was nice, but let's back it up here. Let's talk about Bayley here for a little bit. I want to talk about this new evolution here. She's wearing the role model hugger font kind of t-shirts again. Very clearly a personality split that is being teased here. What do you think of the execution thus far?
It's been pretty good. Bailey needed something, man. Like let's just call it what it was. She had that run where she won the Rumble. We were excited for that face run, and it fell flat. Let's be honest. That's kind of where it is. I'm gonna let you take over while the child cries, but yeah, it kind of fell flat, and this is where we are.
Yeah, I think the promo vignettes have done a phenomenal job. Sorry, I was reading Great Brown Hope's comment here, bringing back the wacky arm flailing inflatable tube mans. I really hope that does come back. I think that's going to really add a lot more to this, like, are you okay sort of energy that we're getting from Bailey, and rightfully so. I mean, I've been saying for months, or at least throughout 2025 anyway, that this is the year of the justifiable crash out. Bailey is probably one of the most justified crash outs, and it hasn't even happened yet. Like that's like we've seen her getting angry, we've seen her kind of frustrated with Lyra as part of the story, but we've not seen her snap yet. And that snap is probably going to involve some kind of attack with a weapon or steel chair, something leaving Lyra laid out. I think that is coming. And when you look at the year that Bailey has had, let's look at the 2 fucking years that Bailey has had. She won the Rumble last year. She got the Rumble WrestleMania storyline, the damage control. Yeah, 2 years ago. Got that story. Got Def Rebelled on WrestleMania Sunday, which doesn't help. Very lackluster world title run, losing to Nia Jax and never really finding herself back into that picture credibly. This year, she's taken out of WrestleMania just to make room for Becky Lynch's return and being sidelined in canon for that. So if there's anybody that has any reason to be frustrated with where she is on the card, again, from a canon standpoint, all feeding into this eventual snap, because when we look at the 4 horsewomen over the last 10 years, she has always been kind of the 4th of those 4 at every single turn, despite the fact that she is kept up with, certainly with Sasha, one of the greatest matches in NXT history in Brooklyn, 2 of them, if you ask, if we're counting the Iron Woman match as well. But she's always kind of been seen as that, like, you're just here to round out the numbers. Fact checker, if you've got another pop culture reference that would be appropriate here, I'm going to throw it in the chats and I'll go ahead and put that up. But this is going to be magnificent. They have to tread lightly, though, because we have seen, and this is one of Triple H's biggest criticisms, in my estimation, is that the desire to have long-term storytelling can overstay its welcome. We're seeing that with Judgment Day right now. I don't need to see it with Bailey. So that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen here. Bailey Foley is what Maria wants to see, and I'm here for that.
Yeah, I mean, she's had enough of the characters to do it, right? She had the hugger character. She had, the first part of the heel turn. Then she had, the ding dong, gimmick that was, kind of comical. And then she had the role model, and then she had damage control. And then she had, the current run that she was. And then Bailey is not going to AEW.
No.
But I'm interested. What do we always say? Follow up.
Yep, it is key.
Let's see follow up because I will caution you. I'm going to caution you a lot, and it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same boat. Not the same tenure. That kind of stuff. She's not. She sucks. She doesn't suck. Her character sucks.
Well, whose fault is that?
That's not mine. We were very, very excited with Karrion Kross and his gimmick too. We thought it was super interesting. It was different. It was fun. Your eyes were locked on television when he was around. Nothing happened. So I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. I know it's a different situation, but I'm saying,
a very different situation.
Getting yourself over apparently is frowned upon now. So
I hear you when you say that. Believe me, I do. Aside, I love what's happening with the Righteous right now. I love that for Karrion Kross. I think that's going to be really, really exciting. Support your local indie fed, especially if you don't want to pay WWE ticket prices.
We knew he was going to kill it on the indies. We knew that. Like, he's too talented not to, right? He's finally getting his chance to do it, and that's good. Cautiously optimistic with Bailey. I'm glad to see Lyra back on television. I will say that too. And not losing.
This is going to be good. Again, the title scene for both championships is very, very crowded. However, and we're going to talk about the main event segment here, this is why it's important to have stories for the women's division that don't revolve around championships. This is a prime reason why we're going to see that hopefully with what we'll talk about in the main event, here in a little bit. But this is why you have to have that happen, because I think overall, SmackDown is a much more consistent show than Raw is. And I think that has a lot to do with, again, the 3-hour time slot. Netflix probably has more demands, or at least input, or much more of a finger on the pulse of it, more so than NBC does when it comes to SmackDown on USA. But that's just my opinion.
I think it's fair. Yeah, I'm hoping there's stories for the women that aren't in the title feuds. Yes, I'm also hoping that there's stories for the women with the titles. Again, hello, Julia. What a waste.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I might have to write another letter.
I'm not getting on that soapbox today. And everybody knows my thoughts on that. But
yeah.
Like those were the two highlights, I think, of the show last night, or those women segments. Easily, right?
Yeah. Because we kind of broke down the first half hour of Raw, and that was the Cody versus Seth segment. It's really going to kind of come down to ultimately, I think Seth gets this win here. I don't think it's going to be a clean victory because that's going to be the story is Seth Rollins can't beat Cody Rhodes because history says that he can't. So that's what I see happening there. We'll see how the build goes. But let's also talk about how Jey Uso was side-eyeing that WWE Championship during that segment. That's just
no.
Don't act like that wasn't deliberate. Don't act like it wasn't deliberate.
That's fine. I saw Randy Orton side-eye it 8 months ago.
Yeah, well, you know what? I hear you. I hear you, and I understand that. I understand that frustration. That's not on Jey Uso. That's still on creative, because you've heard the rumor about what was pitched for WrestlePalooza, right?
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm just saying, those little things, they continue to mean things. Will there be a follow-up? That remains to be seen. But let's not act like he wasn't doing that.
He was, and that's fine. If they want to keep doing that, that's fine. And great point by the fact checker. Jey Uso would make a hell of an IC champion. He already did. So
yeah,
I don't need him. I don't need him in the world title. I don't need him. It's too crowded. I need the Usos back together because your Raw tag division sucks ass. That's what I need.
I'm not going to disagree with you there.
Sorry. I'm just going to call it how I see it. The Usos are better as a tag team. Jay got over. It's great. His title run was fine. Yes?
It could have been better.
It was fine. Wasn't anything special. Plus, you still have Gunther waiting to come back.
Still have Ilya waiting to come back.
Just have Ilya waiting to come back. You got Femi gonna get called up. You got Trick Williams gonna get called up. There's 4 guys that I named that I'd probably have ahead of Jay right now.
That's fine.
Not to mention Punk. Not to mention, Roman, who's still floating out there.
Vision.
Not to mention a Braun Breaker. Exactly. Like a Braun Breaker that's going to be on the come up. Look, the Jey Uso title run was fine. It was fun. They had their little Kofi Mania moment. I just don't need it.
That's fair. Speaking of things that we don't need, I don't need El Grande Americano anymore. I kind of crashed out on a TikTok.
Oh, we're getting 3 of them now.
I'm done with it. Why? For what?
Why not?
Make it make sense to me.
I can't because I don't like it.
Okay, so yeah, it's just funny, haha. When it started with Chad Gable, it was very clearly kind of an homage to the Blue Blazer is kind of how I wanted to look at it. Now it's it is. This generation is Doink the Clown. There was a lot of promise to start, but it's getting hokey as fuck. And now we're gonna have two other of these guys that are gonna come around as other Americanos. Like, miss me with that shit.
No, it should have ended at WrestleMania.
It should have.
Ray Phoenix should have beat him.
Should have.
Because
didn't.
What the hell has Ray Phoenix done since?
Not shit.
It didn't help him, and now Chad Gable's not here. So, well, there's no point. This is kind of Vince McMahon booking currently.
Facts.
I have an idea, and we're going to see it through no matter what. Like, we used to see it back in the day where they would pivot, right? When Triple H first did this, they would pivot from time to time when it's not working or it's jump the shark or whatever it may be. It's jump the shark, man.
A little bit.
That's going to be your War Games. Is all four Grande Americanos.
Shut your whore mouth. No, that's not even
What
funny.
are the Creeds doing?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Pluggo. Good to see you.
Hi, Pluggo. What?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what's happening?
So much promise with American Made once he split from Alpha Academy. Ludwig Kaiser finally split away from Gunther. He should be a guy that's in that upper mid card conversation as well. But they're both behind the mask, and I had somebody comment this on my TikTok earlier today that it probably is going to be an Americano versus Americano matchup once Chad Gable gets back and gets healthy. You know that his ass is going back under that mask again too.
Yeah,
Four Americanos is too fucking much.
And I think the two under the mask is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, right?
I know, and I don't want to think about it because if I do, then I might chew bricks.
Again, your Raw tag division sucks. Usos, Creeds, Bate and Dunne. I can't remember what they're called. What One Catch Republic or some shit? Yeah.
You're thinking One Republic.
Yeah. Oof. Be careful. No, it's Coldplay. But God, that that entire thing was about Coldplay. Sorry, memories are just flooding back in. But hell of a road trip, by the way. But one bathroom break. One bathroom break.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's talk about raw dog and a road trip, bud.
Oh man, been there. But
me too.
Terrible podcast right now. But yeah, that kind of sums it up, right? Like, tag division sucks. You got two of your best technical wrestlers under a mask doing a comedy gimmick. Ludwig Kaiser looked like he had potential in the world. Kind of that Kyle Fletcher trajectory.
It wasn't a look like it. He had all of it in the world.
He was their Kyle Fletcher.
Yes.
And they put him under a mask.
Or knows he has the body of him.
And told him to be funny.
And I think that's the most off-putting thing about this gimmick is that I don't want to see Ludwig Kaiser as a comedy wrestler.
No, I want to see him in the mid-card where he was. Yeah, he was doing well. Yeah. Again, why did you break up Imperium in the first place? Another tag team that would have worked.
The thing is, if we're talking about Vinci, I think there was I'll have to try to find it for you, but Kaiser has talked about that of them wanting to be very intentional about that Gunther Kaiser split because he had felt that they had done all that they could do, given the fact that Gunther was moving on to the world title there. So they were actively in favor of that decision. If I can find that for you, I'll send it to you.
I'm sure they were, but you think you regret it now?
Yeah, well,
I guess he's on TV. Whatever.
He is on TV, but it's just
whatever. I don't. Yeah. Is the I saw it in the group chat. Is the announcement Cena and AJ official?
It is official. Papa H broke it on Twitter. Yes, my voice cracked there. I apologize. But Cena Styles one last time.
All right. I'm looking forward for this one.
It's getting serious, kids.
Here's my problem. Mm-hmm. Since Cena has turned backface, there's been no stories. Nope. There's been nothing. There's going to be no follow-up with Brock.
Nope.
This is probably going to be a one-off with AJ.
Yep.
We got a one-off with Punk.
5 dates left. One off with Randy.
What's the point? This has been a terrible send-off. I'm sorry. There's no, like, you announced it on Twitter. You couldn't have a segment about that. You couldn't have AJ calling him out. You couldn't have him on the mic. You couldn't have him anything. Cena doing an open anything. You announce it on Twitter in a show for a show in 2 weeks.
It's simply too late at this point because they fucked around and thought that they would try to get cute with a John Cena heel turn that was going to be that they thought, well, we all thought it was going to set the world on fire because it had The Rock involved. But again, hindsight being 2020, we learned that was, again, just to boost ticket sales. That was done for other reasons other than to build an actual story with the one guy that they knew was going to break the all-time World Heavyweight Championship record. Whereas at this point, and I said this in the video earlier today, it should just let him go out like Kobe, where it's all about he is just getting the platitudes for the entire year of where he's going. Like, we have the one-off matches. I really don't care about that. Much like Fact Checker says, no build, just vibes. I'm totally fine with that because it's John Cena. There really doesn't need to be much more to do to build a dream match with John Cena. But at this point, we only have 5 dates left, so it's not going to be quite what it is that we wanted. It's not. There were people that wanted that heel turn so fucking badly. They got it.
Yeah, I was one of them.
It is and it sucked. It just is what it is. But here's where we are now.
But you wasted how many of those days with him fucking around with Logan Paul?
Several.
Awful. I feel bad for John. Like, this run has just been.
I ain't gonna feel bad for John. I'm not going to, because again, while the heel turn sucked, they printed money this year.
Sure.
John Cena is laughing his way to the fucking bank and retire. This is his golden parachute.
I don't think you need to put that on John, though. They were going to make money on this either way. So I'm not going to blame John Cena for the shitty creative. I'm not doing that.
I'm not blaming anybody. I am just saying that if there is anybody to blame, it is creative. We don't know whose fucking decisions were when it came to all of that during WrestleMania season. I sure as shit don't. All that I'm saying here is that, guess what? We only have 5 dates left. If we're just going to get a bunch of one-off matches with John Cena on the way out, sign me the fuck up, because it's better than what we got earlier this year.
That's fine. Who else do you put in there then? So AJ, so you got 4 left, 4 dates, 4 matches.
I'm not going to rule out War Games.
I don't need John Cena in War Games.
I know, but you asked me a question. I'm just answering it. Not going to rule out War Games for one. I could see last match being an open challenge to bookend his career, much like how he started. I saved that for a Braun Breaker.
We haven't even built Breaker to get there, though.
Doesn't take much, though, with him.
That's in 3 months.
3 months. Are you really worried about the potential of Braun Breaker in 3 months?
With this company right now, yes. With this company right now, yes, I am.
Okay.
You know why? Because Brock Lesnar just came back and is probably going to win the title. That's why.
We don't know that yet.
Look,
I'm going to pencil the date for Seth Rollins as well, because I think that he wins a crown jewel.
That's fine. Rollins needs to be won.
No.
Roman Reigns needs to be won. I'm sorry. Give me one more of that. You had the guy that was the guy who was trying to be the guy. Just give me one more. That's all I want. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. One more. Give me a match versus Dominic. I need to see something, right? Whether that's the IC title or whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Like, give me a match versus Dominic, because I think the storytelling there would be a lot of fun, right? The last one, God, and I wish it's probably not going to happen. But if I'm dreaming and I'm wishing, I really wanted Kevin Owens. I know we're not going to get Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah,
I know we're not going to get Kevin Owens. For your last match on Saturday night's main event, you got to put somebody over, right? You got to put somebody over. And stay with me. Stay with me. Because this is a long shot. But there is somebody very young in NXT that you can give a hell of a rub to if he comes out and says ruthless aggression and beats John Cena, and that's Javon Evans. Why not?
You know what? Okay.
Why not?
All right. Okay. You're safe for today, but I'm watching you.
You're gonna invest a lot in Javon Evans moving forward. That guy has it, right? We clearly see it.
Yep.
You can replay the entire thing when Cena came out with the Kurt Angle. Do I think Javon Evans will eventually be the guy? Probably not. But man, you want to build somebody, have him beat John Cena in his last match.
It's a way to do it.
And I love the Braun Breaker idea. I don't know what they're doing with anything right now. So
that's fair. That's fair. We only got a few minutes left. Let's talk about NXT tonight. We have a few matches. We got Myles Borne and Lexis King in a lights out match. There's only 3 matches announced. I know it's fine. This is just I'm hoping this is kind of the blow off for it. I think that Myles Borne needs to move on and do something different. Women's Speed Championship Tournament Finals. Lainey Reid taking on Candice LeRae. I think that this is Candice's time to get back to her championship. That's just me.
Sure.
Winner take all. Femi versus Trick Williams. NXT and TNA World Championships on the line. There's been a lot of rumor and innuendo. Is there an invasion tonight?
Yeah, and that should be your War Games.
That would be a fun little War Games.
That should be your fun War Games. Like take your best from NXT, take your best from TNA. Why not? Hardy's, Hardy's, Joe Hendry, Mike Santana.
Okay. Trick, Oba, Ethan Page, Javon Evans.
Or Ricky Saints. A combination of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's a lot better than what the main roster has going for them.
I know. I hear you.
I don't know, man. I'm a sour on WWE right now.
I know. That's okay. Any final thoughts before we hang it up tonight?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you to everybody for joining us. Programming note, no show tomorrow. We will be back on Thursday breaking down Coastal Empire Wrestling. Yeah, I'm not going to play it.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to say
it. You did say it.
I didn't mean to say it.
And lucky for you. Lucky for you.
My bad, folks.
No, it's fine. I feel like once is enough with that particular clip. It's okay. But Thursday we're going to break down Coastal Empire Wrestling. Remember, we've got that 3 Stages of Hell match. Jack Anthony, Bryce Cannon, First Blood, tables match, All or Nothing Texas Death Match, podcast ad. I think it's safe to say that we're getting all 3 stages here.
Hey, we're getting all 3 stages, whether it's 3-0, 2-1, whatever. We're getting all 3.
Yep. This is probably the last time these 2 are ever going to lock horns in a Coastal Empire Wrestling ring, and they're going to leave each other laying. So we're going to break it all down. Big facts. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But again, please subscribe to that YouTube channel. Tell just one person. That's all we ask. We're not asking much.
Just one. Just one. Yeah. Look, I got 2 chains. Just tell one.
It costs exactly $0 to support the Wrestling Junkies podcast, though. However, if you would like to buy a T-shirt, it's the link right there.
Ton of good stuff on there.
We do have a lot of good stuff.
Ton of good stuff. Go out, go and buy a T-shirt to support us. Support your independent wrestling. You can wear that shirt anywhere.
Yeah. IWTV is also only $9 a month. Again, if you are not happy with WWE right now, if you're just kind of feeling disenfranchised for whatever reason by any of the major wrestling companies, it does not cost that much to support your local indie promotion.
I'll say Tim Bosby better be careful. Adam Priest is right on his heels.
I know. Yeah, and I'm glad that you mentioned that. Congratulations to the those that were selected for the PWI 500. Yes. I'm just going to read out the list again. These are our friends that have been on our show before: Adam Priest, Shug D, Alex Kane, Tim Bosby, Sean Legacy, Sam Holloway, Jameson Shook, Desmond Cole, Ben Bishop, Noah Vale, Dylan McQueen, Jaden Newman, TJ Crawford, Bobby Flacco. Let me find the other list here. I apologize. Yes, Aaron Wade, Bear Bronson, Aaron Rourke, Mike Skyros, Joe Ocasio, and TJ Sykes. Again, you can catch all of those interviews in our archives, but
even Aaron Wade. Congrats.
Yeah. I have to hand it to him. It's you know,
even Aaron Wade.
That's the nicest thing that you're ever going to hear us say about Aaron Wade on this show. So, and also he hasn't been on the show, but Channing Thomas. But you know, he makes love to Sid Bakabel's wife while watching our show. So
yeah, he did cut that
close enough.
Yeah, no, it's by association.
Yeah,
we'll take
anyway. Yep, that's fine. But that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll be back on Thursday. Thank you very much for joining us. That is the podcast, Dad. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. Until Thursday, enjoy those grabs.
How'd I do there?